Angel and Angela are identical twins who have the similar DNA genetic information stored in the cells in a certain order or sequence that serve as a code to tell their bodies how to function. The genes' functions are determined by DNA. Even though Angel and Angela have the same genetic information, the chemicals they produce and the health risks they are predisposed to differ throughout their lives.
They are not alike in their personalities and behaviors or in their health as they age. Angel is gaining weight and having trouble. Angel is losing it, whereas her weight has remained stable throughout her life. Angel suffers from cardiovascular disease, while Angela, however, does not.
If they are identical, how is that possible with genes?
Hi, I'm Lil Rose. Are you interested? Let's find out.
Clearly, our DNA does not determine our fate. What we are is not written and contained in our genome, but rather determined by a dynamic interaction between our genome and the environment. New evidence shows that we can change our genetic makeup on our health. For instance, experiences of pregnant women, including environment, diet, and behavior can all have an impact on their child's gene expression without altering the DNA of the child. The influence of external factors on our genes is called epigenetics. Vulnerability features in children might also be connected to epigenetic abnormalities passed down from the parents.
However, you have the ability to shape your own epigenetic.
Despite the fact that epigenetic alterations are persistent and passed from parents to offspring, like illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease, they aren't always permanent. It depends whether these types of genes are activated or not by certain biochemical factors. There are two important epigenetic mechanisms that play an important role in the development of diagnosis of diseases.
The first one is histone modification. In all of our cells, our DNA is wrapped around protein called histones. Around the histones, the genes are unreadable and they are not expressed. When the DNA is loosened around and the histones genes are accessible and may be read and expressed in this way. Modification of histones proteins can turn a gene's expression on or off.
On the other hand, DNA methylation occurs when chemical switches called methyl groups are added or removed from regions of the DNA, and this can affect the expression of the genes in that region of DNA by turning them on or off also. These two epigenetic mechanisms can explain why Angel and Angela, though they have identical genes, they have different health outcomes.
This mechanism allows healthcare providers to identify high-risk patients who have or may develop complex disease, even coronavirus, especially in this time of pandemic where every human health is at forefront.
When genetic testing and related therapies are implemented, we will be able to improve public health even now in this time of pandemic.